The real reason Tricia Helfer's Battlestar Galactica character is called Number 6. One of the most enthralling characters Battlestar Galactica is Tricia Helfer's character Number 6, and her character name is inspired by another classic sci-fi series. By using a numbering system for the Cylons created by the Final Five, BSG cleverly references a dystopian concept explored in the 1960s British series. The Prisoner was falsely rumored to be remade by Christopher Nolan, using its protagonist's name for Number 6. The use of the name Number 6 is also multilayered. The show often uses numerology in Battlestar Galactica's hidden meanings, and the number 6 in numerology is ruled by the planet Venus. It is easy to see how Helfer's character would be easily associated with beauty and love. However, the reference to the Prisoner adds another layer to her character to indicate her greater role in the series beyond the seductive nature she overtly presents. Battlestar Galactica named Number 6 after the main character in The Prisoner. According to Battlestar Galactica, the official companion, the name of Tricia Helfer's character in BSG, Number 6 is a tribute to the character of the same name in The Prisoner. This British television series ran from 1967 to 1968 and was far from obscure, even earning a reference to The Prisoner in The Simpsons. In the show, Number 6, Patrick McGoohan is an unnamed agent. After quitting his government job, he is about to go on a trip when he is knocked out, and he wakes up in a recreation of his home in a mysterious setting called The Village. In The Village, everyone is assigned a number rather than a proper name. The protagonist is assigned the number 6, but refuses to accept that his identity can be reduced to a number. The series aimed to raise interesting questions about individualism versus collectivism and achieve a middle ground. As a sci-fi dystopian work well ahead of its time, The Prisoner is a fascinating source of inspiration for Battlestar Galactica. Using a numbering system for the Cylons that are near indistinguishable from humans symbolizes their order of creation and their place in their own hierarchy. A key difference between the early 2000s reboot of BSG and the classic series is that there were no skin jobs in the original. Using a numbering system for the Cylons that are near indistinguishable from humans symbolizes their order of creation and their place in their own hierarchy, as well as having numerological meanings. Number 6 being a nod to The Prisoner draws attention to her philosophical significance, emphasized by her conversations about humanity with Gaius Baltar. The Prisoner also had a modern reboot. It didn't go as well as Battlestar Galactica's. The premise of the original, The Prisoner, is so compelling that it undoubtedly deserved a reboot. It was indeed rebooted as a miniseries in 2009, with an impressive cast including Jim Caviezel, Sir Ian McKellen, and Ruth Wilson. Unlike the British series, Number 6 in the remake has small flashes of memory of his former life in New York City. This is not the only difference between the reboot and the original, as this miniseries added more to the story. For example, the reboot reveals Number 6's real name, Michael. Its key downfall seems to be that while visually stunning, the reimagining does not contribute much philosophically to the popular original series. Unfortunately, unlike Battlestar Galactica, this miniseries did not become a long-term production. Whereas the original The Prisoner series has an enduring mystique, the critical consensus of the remake is, meekly echoing the classic original series, The Prisoner is a ponderous, pretentious sci-fi mystery with giant plot holes and many moments of general incoherence. Rotten Tomatoes. Its key downfall seems to be that while visually stunning, the reimagining does not contribute much philosophically to the popular original series. On the contrary, Battlestar Galactica took a great classic sci-fi series and expanded its concept to make it one of the best shows of all time. Whereas the original is often on the nose with its Mormon references, the remake of Battlestar Galactica retains its compelling religious themes without mimicking a Mormon allegory. It is also brave with its smart changes to the characters, making them more complex and believable. While The Prisoner may have been inspired by BSD's success, it unfortunately did not quite hit the mark.